My name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to share with you a book that I recently finished. It's called Conscious Capitalism, Liberating the Heroic Spirit of Business by John Mackay, a name you may know, co-founder of Whole Foods Market, and Raj Sisodia. So I love the opening of this book, and I think you will too. So it starts with a young man, John, who is living in a commune and is convinced that big business is the enemy. So he wants to go out and change the world, so he starts a store about healthy foods with a higher purpose. And guess what? It takes off, and he actually starts making some traction, and he's now running the store. And lo and behold, he finds that he is now the big bad enemy. He's got vendors, he's got employees, he's got financing to deal with. And then to top it all off, as they're getting some traction on this, the store has, as part of a huge flood, bad weather that came through, and they are just so discouraged. They just don't think they're going to have the money to reopen the store. There's a ton of cleanup that needs to be done. And the local community shows up and starts helping them clean it up. And he is so heartened that what he really thought he was making a difference in the community was actually true. And it was enough that they actually reopened the store, and ultimately Whole Foods was born. So it's kind of interesting. He tells some of that story. It's some fun things to follow. Basically, in this journey from being this young man to the successful Whole Foods, he's found that capitalism is not the big bad enemy, but there are different types of capitalism, and he's specifically focused on conscious capitalism. He describes what that is, he describes what he means by it, he shares the definition of some other types of capitalism, and he talks about why he feels this type of capitalism is not only good for the economy in the US, but for the communities, for the individual, and ultimately even for the future generations, because we are being better stewards in this model. So I would encourage you to check it out. I do recommend it. Don't be thwarted by the title. I had a couple people look at it and say, I was thinking about that book, but this is a good book. Take a listen, read it through. Conscious Capitalism by John Mackay. If you do read it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.